Today, Professor Tim Snyder said this, I think to try to give us some clarity, to try to shore us up after what happened yesterday. Because, what happened yesterday isn't likely to be the end, not when it was such a manifest success for those who carried it out and called it into being. Here's what he said today. The claim that Trump won the election is a big lie. To believe it, people must disbelieve their senses, distrust their fellow citizens, and live in a world of faith. A big lie demands conspiracy thinking. A big lie undoes a society since it divides citizens into believers and unbelievers. A big lie destroys democracy since people who are convinced that nothing is true but the utterances of their leader, those people ignore voting and its results. A big lie must bring violence, as it has. A big lie can never be told just by one person. Trump is the originator of this big lie, but it could never have flourished without his allies on Capitol Hill. Political futures now depend on this big lie. Senators Hawley and Cruz are running for president on the basis of this big lie. But then he says this, but there is a cure for the big lie. There is a cure for what we are going through right now. The violence and the shock of yesterday, turns out, is not self-correcting. You're all familiar with the idea of an alcoholic hitting bottom, right? The idea of an alcoholic hitting bottom is that from the bottom, that's the place from which the alcoholic seeks help. But there's nothing about hitting bottom inherently that causes you to seek help. Sometimes hitting bottom just opens up new floors. What happened yesterday is not self-correcting. The Republican Party was not shocked by what they wrought. They did not look at what happened yesterday and decide to repent and change course. There is a cure here, but it is something that has to be done, not something we can just wait to happen.